Hello, I'm Mohsen Jamal and you watch Afghan News. The Defense Minister General Abdulrahim Wardak met his Indian counterpart AK Antony on Wednesday in New Delhi to strengthen security ties between both the nations. The meeting assumes significance against the backdrop of increasing militant activities in Pakistan and the killing of Al-Qaeda leader Osama bin Laden in Abbottabad on May 2nd. Wardak also met India's Army Chief General V.K. Singh and Air Force Chief Air Chief Marshal Pradeep Vasant Naik. There have been periodic exchanges between the armed forces of the two countries since General Wardak last visited India in April 2008. Wardak is on a 3-day visit to India and is accompanied by a high-level delegation. U.S. Defense Secretary Robert Gates told reporters in Honolulu Tuesday that criticism by Afghan President Hamid Karzai of U.S. airstrikes that kill and injure civilians shows his people's pain and the need for joint investigations to prevent such casualties. Karzai had condemned a May 28 airstrike that the United States-led coalition said killed 9 civilians in the southern province of Helmand, saying he was issuing his last warning to NATO and would further restrict its ability to conduct attacks. Meanwhile, Education Minister Farooq Wardak, during a visit to Washington this week, said that criticism of civilian casualties shouldn't be interpreted as a call for the foreign forces to leave. But Oana Lungescu, a NATO spokesperson, said that attacks on houses in Afghanistan are necessary and will continue, though she said NATO takes the Afghan president's concerns seriously and the alliance always takes measures to limit civilian casualties. About 200 militants crossed into Pakistan's rugged northwest from Afghanistan on Wednesday and attacked a security checkpost, killing 1 policeman, police said, and a television station put the death toll at 7. It was not clear whether the militants were Afghans or Pakistan, as the border area is a global hub for militants including Al-Qaeda and allies such as the Pakistani Taliban, who seek to topple the US-backed Islamabad government. The pre-dawn assault was launched in Shaldalu village in the mountainous northwestern region of There, and fighting was still continuing. Mahmoud Ahmad, a police officer in the region, said militants linked to Al-Qaeda who have vowed to avenge the killing of leader Osama bin Laden by US Special Forces in Pakistan on May 2nd have intensified their attacks, mostly suicide bombings. Russia has arrested Rostam Mohammadov, the suspected assassin of journalist Anna Politkovskaya, who was shot dead in 2006, federal investigators said. Mohammadov was detained on Monday night in Chechnya at the home of his parents after being on the run for years, Russia's Federal Investigative Committee announced on Tuesday. Mohammadov's brothers Jabrail and Ibrahim and former police officer Sergei Khazji Korbanov acquitted on a lack of evidence in a jury trial in 2009, but the verdict was annulled by the Supreme Court and a new investigation reopened with the same suspects. Politkovskaya, a 48-year-old mother of 2 who published damning exposes of official corruption and rights abuses, was shot dead in the stairwell of her Moscow apartment on October 7, 2006. And that Ratko Mladic, the former Bosnian Serb general, will make his first appearance before the UN tribunal in The Hague on Friday. The court has said that Judge Alphonse Orai signed the order on Wednesday morning after Mladic spent his first night in an isolation cell, Shevardnadze detention center, a UN prison. At the hearing on Friday morning, Mladic will be asked to enter pleas to 11 charges, including genocide for allegedly masterminding atrocities throughout the 1992 to 1995 Bosnian War. The 69-year-old former general, who was caught last week after being on the run for 16 years, is charged with genocide, persecution, extermination, murder, deportation, inhumane acts, and cruel treatment. And that's all for now. Thanks for staying with us.